Hello, all the people in 2023. This is a warning from 3000. Nowadays, not only what people are dying, but the entire planet is dying. Earth is dying. Most of the forests are gone now, replaced by people's house. People keep reproducing even though their children starve as soon as they were born. Moreover, the hierarchy keeps getting worse. There are less than 1% of the Earth populations who get food, even though their age is almost 200 and the food is full of heavy metals and microplastics. We are all only living to count down to that. And this is because of you. Oh yes, you. You may think it's not your fault. People have been cutting trees since the agricultural revolutions. Well, that's true. All the actions I'm blaming you for is starting in agricultural revolutions, in which people stop wandering and start to settle down. Cut the trees to make houses, raise more baby, hunt the animal for food, and significantly increase human populations. In fact, these actions also cause many consequences. That is the problems in 2023 too. Many people die from inequality. People with power get more food than they could eat, while tons of people die from starvation. Hierarchy also made it right for the people with high social power to insult the people with lower power, even though many of the actions from agricultural revolution still affect and cause many conflicts nowadays. Yet you have not learned anything from the past. Instead, you have only made the trouble bigger and bigger. Cutting down more trees clearly make the world hotter. Producing more children clearly make it exceed the world maximum capacity, but you never stop. Many people suffer from gender inequality, yet you still perpetuate it.
As suggested earlier, your action in 2023 makes no difference when compared to that of agricultural revolution. With that being said, you are repeatedly making the same mistakes as people in the past. In fact, your action in 2023 is even far more negative. For example, in terms of territorial expansion, just like the people in the past who were trying to expand their so-called colony, you are expanding your territory through any means. And in the recent years, you have been claiming and establishing overseas territories as well as conducting space exploration. Moreover, in the sense of colonization, you, people in 2023, are relocating just like the people in the past. However, the scale of colonization is far different. Specifically, during the Neolithic Revolution, people moved for only small distance using simple tools. However, nowadays, communication and transportation in 2023 allow you to travel across the world with advanced technologies. These costs that I mentioned have adversely impacted the Earth environment. However, the effects are far more unfavorable than that. The colonization itself leads to competition for the limited resources, consequently marginalization and exclusion, and ultimately inequality. An example of this is economic neocolonialism, in which resources, both environmental and human, are flowing from poor countries to wealthy nations, making the inequality even more extreme, making some of you appear to be very rich with more than enough to eat, while some suffer from not having anything. But don't you want a world where people are equal, an ideal place where people are not excluded and exploited? Here, we propose a solution for that problem, and our world will become better with the metaverse.
In the metaverse that it should develop, each individual should have an avatar for doing things, and the identity of every person must be concealed as a secret. This means that many kinds of inequality will not exist here in our metaverse. For example, gender or financial inequality, because it is impossible to know what age or gender you are or how much money you have. Plus, the metaverse will allow you to be confident to be yourself and help decrease bullying as well, because in the virtual world, others cannot know your real body and identity. Despite having no inequality and bullying problems in the metaverse, they still surely exist in the real world. This means, to deplete these problems, you should develop continuously to have more and more advanced metaverse, as it will allow more activities to take place in it, resulting in the tendency that people will spend less and less time in the real world. In addition, many more problems will be solved easily by advanced metaverse as well. For instance, the unintentional childbirth problems, as it tends to unlock the realistic virtual sex, satisfying sexual desires anonymously and without risk. Furthermore, the difficulty for people to be happy may decrease substantially because their desires are likely to be fulfilled easily by the advanced simulation abilities of the advanced metaverse. You may argue that when a number of people are using metaverse simultaneously for a long time, it will consume a large amount of energy. However, don't forget that if every person can live until the age of 50 only, overpopulation problems will be solved automatically, resulting in fewer needs and more available space to produce energy and resources for humanity. Therefore, less marginalization and also insufficiency. As you can see, the combination of metaverse and limiting the lifespan is very beneficial. For sure, you must think that it contradicts to the instinct of life, but please trust us, it will finally make your world and our world very better.